Hiya, today I'm going to show you how to make a duct tape wrist wallet. It's like this, it looks like a little cuff. It's got a little zip and you can keep like money and things in there. I was inspired by something I used to have as a kid. You don't really see them around much anymore. They are really handy. It's a really simple project. Okay, so obviously you're going to need duct tape and a zip. And that's all you're going to need for this. Okay, so first of all you want to measure your wrist, because obviously that's where it's going. You don't want it too tight, you want to give it a little bit of room. And also you're going to want a little bit extra space for the money to actually go in and everything. So just measure your wrist and then add about 1 inch to 1.5 inches as well, because you're going to need extra space for the closure as well. So basically get a zipper that size, and then you're just going to cut some duct tape and we're going to attach it to the zipper. For me, I like to have too much duct tape then trim up afterwards, just so that's a lot neater, because I'm no good at cutting duct tape straight. Okay, so you need to get a piece of duct tape first and cut it in half, then place it on the top of the zipper. Okay, just make sure you get it lined up like next to the actual zip. Then turn it over and fold it over to the other side, making sure you don't go over the bit where the zip opens, otherwise the zip will be useless and you won't be able to open it. Okay, and you just push this down. As long as you haven't stuck it down too hard to the board and it hasn't lost any stickiness, it will actually stay on there quite well. It won't come off. If it does come off, you can use a bit of glue to keep it on there. So this one I made quite a while ago and it's still got all its stickiness, it won't come off when I pull it. Okay, so next we'll have to add the rest of the duct tape to the bottom half of the zip. Again, making sure you don't go over the actual zip. And then add another piece of duct tape on the bottom of that. Turn on the back and cover the back in duct tape as well. And this has a little crease in it, try not to do that. Okay, so now we just need to get a thin strip of duct tape and put a bit of duct tape along those gaps that you've got, and along just so it overlaps the zip a bit. And you open the zip the other end slightly, and you add another bit of duct tape to that side. And also put a couple of bits on the back as well, where you'll be able to see the stickiness through. And then that's the front of your wrist wallet. Yes, just make sure you get it all lined up. And then the next thing I'm going to do is we're going to shape this now, so we're going to cut it down to the size you want. So remember obviously the width you want it around your wrist, and then obviously how deep you want the actual pocket. So we're going to trim off the sides and a bit off the bottom if you want it a bit smaller. So you want to get this as straight as possible, a nice like cube shape. Okay, so once you've done that, you want to make just a sheet of duct tape that's the same size as the front. So just get a couple of bits of duct tape stuck together and put duct tape on the back as well. You want to trim it up so it's exactly the same size as the front part. Okay, so now we're going to attach these two together. Okay, so we're just going to make sure there's no stickiness at the bottom inside the pocket. So in order to do that, you're going to need to stick the back and the front together from the inside. So you take a thin strip of duct tape, you put it on the inside of the part with the zip, so on the back of that, so the back of the zip's facing up, just stick that along the bottom, then you turn it over and then stick the back part just underneath it and fold it over. Okay, so now we're just gonna basically add more duct tape to the edges. So you get a piece of duct tape, cut it in thirds, and you just basically go around the outside with the duct tape, and this will attach the back to the front. And after that, just trim off whatever excess duct tape you've got, and we're almost done. Okay, so now all we have to do is basically put it around our wrist to see where we want the Velcro to stick, and we'll get a bit of Velcro, stick it on one side, so you have a piece of Velcro on top of that Velcro, then close it up and hold it down for a few seconds, and that's it, that's your closure. And it's all done. And there's your wrist wallet. You can put a longer piece of Velcro right across there if you prefer. But if not, that's it, you're done. So have fun making your own and show us what you make. Okay, thank you, bye.